Hey guys, this is Comic and Comic Frontline, and today I'm doing a topic video on top 5 favorite TV comic book villains, and the person who recommended this was Hightower, so if you want to go check out their channel, in the description below there is a link. And guys, if you have any recommendations, please let me know in the comments below. I think this is actually the last recommendation on my list right now, so definitely recommend. I do double dose my topic videos. Usually for Comic I have them every Friday with my comic book reviews, and for Comic Frontline I have them every Sunday or Monday, so be sure to recommend. But let's get started. I'm going to go 5-1 for top 5 favorite TV comic book villains. So number 5 for me is Kingpin from Daredevil. Now, I'm not a huge Daredevil fan, but definitely from that first season, what I enjoyed the most was Kingpin. I enjoyed his character. I liked how he was multi-layered here, and you saw some of his weaknesses as we went along for the show, and I like the actor. So number 5 for me is Kingpin. Now moving on to number 4, which is actually Ward from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I haven't watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in a while, but when I was making this list, it was pretty obvious to put Ward here because he started out as our hero, and then what made Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. really interesting is finally when we found out that Ward was the villain and how he was pretending to be someone he wasn't. And I think they developed his character really well throughout the show. I did stop, I believe in season 3, so I didn't really see the ending of Ward's arc, but from what I did see, I enjoyed. Now moving on to number 3, which I think a lot of people will have this character on their list, and that is Deathstroke from Arrow. This is when Arrow became good, really good. Must-watch TV was season 2 of Arrow, and Deathstroke was a big part of that. Matthew Bennett's performance as Deathstroke is electrifying, and I like his journey. Even when we just see him for one episode, it's like, alright, is he a hero, is he a villain? And you always question what motives he has. I think those are always the most interesting villains, or the spontaneous ones. Now moving on to number 2, which is Purple Man from Jessica Jones. I'm actually really surprised by how many Marvel villains I had here. But man, Purple Man was terrifying, and that's what you want with a villain. Every single time he went on screen, he was a terrifying character, and in a very good dynamic between Jessica Jones. And the actor did such a good job with this character. And that's why it's so hard to see what are they going to do with Jessica Jones season 2, because how do you top Purple Man? And that's how you know you have a good villain on your hands. Now moving on to number 1, definitely personal preference for me, but Malcolm Merlyn from Arrow. I just think he's the most well-developed villain out of all the villains I've seen, because it also goes back to, is he an anti-hero or is he a villain, which I find really interesting. You never really know his motives by the end, but I did like him in season 1. He was definitely my favorite part of season 1, but his progression throughout the seasons what was really interesting, and John Barrowman's performance as Malcolm Merlyn was always electrifying. So that was my number 1 pick. Let me know in the comments below, what are your favorite villains from these comic book TV shows? They could be off air or on air right now, but let me know. So this is Comic and Comic Frontline. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there are links to my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter, and don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.